In this video, we are discussing exercise 1.2 of NCERT mathematics textbook of class 7. That is second exercise of first chapter integers of mathematics class 7 NCERT. Let's go through the questions. Question number 1. Write down a pair of integers whose first A part sum is -7. So in A part we want to find a pair of integers, means two integers whose sum is -7. Okay, there are infinite number of such examples. We know here the sum is -7. So if you're adding two negative integers, the answer is obviously negative number. So you can add -1 plus -6. So sum of -1 and -6, you will get -7. Then you can write infinite number of examples here. You can write 3 minus 10 is equal to -7, you know. So you can write this as 3 plus -10. This also will give -7. So our answer can be, there are infinite number of different answers are possible. -1, -6 is a possible answer. +3, -10 is another possible answer. So like that, there are infinite number of possible answers. Next, difference is -10. That means we want to subtract one integer from another integer and we want answer -10. To get answer -10, we can subtract so many integers. For example, you can subtract 10 minus 20, the answer becomes -10. Or else you can subtract -3 minus 7, you will get -10. Or if you are writing -10 as sum of two integers, that means, let me write it here, -5 plus -5, you will get a -10. So you want to find this as difference, so you can rewrite the statement as -5 minus 5 is also -10. So these all are possible answer. You can write 10 and 20 whose difference is -10, -3 and +7, their answer is -10, -5 and +5, their difference is also -10. There are also infinite number of answers are possible. Question number 3, sum is 0. The question C part, we want two integers or a pair of integers whose sum is 0. So we know any number with its additive inverse will give sum 0. For example, -7 with +7 will give answer 0. -5 plus +5 also will answer 0. So there are infinite number of possible values here also. You can take any number with its additive inverse, you will get answer 0. Let's go through second question. Write a pair of negative integers whose difference gives 8. We want to find a pair of negative integers whose difference gives 8. So let's think about this question. We want to find the difference and we want two integers. The answer has to be +8. Then there are many examples. 10 minus 2 is 8. Simply you can write, so that you can write infinite number of examples. If you want to take negative number in this, you can take this as 5 plus 3 is equal to 8, you know. So this can be rewrite as a difference or a subtraction statement as 5 minus -3. So 5 minus -3 also 8. So 5 and -3, their difference is 8. 10 and 2, their difference is 8. So here also so many pair of numbers you can find. One example, 10 and 2, their difference is 8. 5 and -3, their difference is 8. So there are so many infinite number of examples. Next, question number B. Write a negative integer and a positive integer whose sum is -5. We want to find a negative integer as well as a positive integer. The answer has to be -5. How it will happen? If you are getting a negative answer, here the negative value must be more. Then you can take, suppose you are taking -10. Then what will be positive value? Positive value will be 5 less than this negative value. So you can take positive 5. So negative value is more, you will get a negative answer. So -5 plus 5, you will get a -5. So that you can find so many examples like that. If you are taking -15 and if you are adding 10 with that, positive 10 with that, there also you will get a -5. So you will get a infinite number of examples, the pair of numbers which you will give -5 as the answer while we are adding. In question C, write a negative integer and a positive integer whose difference is -3. We want two integers. One has to be negative and the other has to be positive. And the answer has to be -3. How it will happen? If you are subtracting one number from other, if you are adding two negative number, you will get negative answer. If you are adding two numbers, if you are getting negative answer, then that means the negative value you added will be greater. Here you want difference. That means you have to subtract. Suppose -2 minus 1, you will get -3. Here you can see -2 is negative number and minus is the operation and 1 is positive value. So -2 and a +1, if you are taking the difference, you will get a -3. So that you can find infinite number of examples here also. Question number 3. In a quiz, a team A scored -40, 10, 0 and team B scored 10, 0, -40. Look at this number. Here -40 is there. Here also in teams B, -40 is there. 0 is there in both cases. 10 is there in both cases. Then in 3 successive rounds, which team scored more? Can we say that we can add integers in any order? Let's check. If you are adding, if you are considering the score of team A, how you are adding this? -4. First they got a negative mark, negative score, -40 plus 10. What will be their score? Their score will be -30. Then they are getting 0. So -30 plus 0, they are getting -30 itself. So that's about team A. Then what about team B? Team B first they are getting 10, then they are getting 0. So their present score is 10. Then they are again getting -40 plus -40. So what will be their final score? 10 plus -40. We are finding their difference. Difference between 40 and 10 is 30. And more value is negative, so you are putting negative signs. So -30 is the answer. So you can see that in both the cases you are getting -30 as answer. So you can see we can do the addition in any order that we have already seen as a property, that's called associativity property, and we can see we have seen the same thing as commutativity property. So using these two properties we can revise these things and we can directly answer this. So which team scored more has the answer. Both the team have equal score, so their score is equal. That is the question. That's the answer for this first question. Then can we say that we can add integers in any order? The answer is yes. So the reason addition have two properties, that is associativity and commutativity. So we can add integers in any order. Now we can go through the question number 4. Negative 5 plus dash is equal to negative 8 plus dash. So we want the same answer here in both the case. So which number you want to add to get this equation same, or to make this mathematical statement same? Okay, since this is addition, we can take negative 8 here. The missing number here will be negative 8 and the missing number here will be negative 5. So addition can be in any order. This is called commutativity property. This is called commutativity. Now we can move to second question. Negative 53 plus some number is equal to negative 53. So if you are adding any number with a particular number, you will get the same answer. Then that number will be additive identity. The additive identity is 0. So negative 53 plus 0 is equal to negative 53. Next question, 17 plus some number, you are getting 0. Then what will be that number? You know, if you are adding any number with its additive inverse, you will get a 0. So additive inverse of positive 17. So we want to find additive inverse of 17, that is negative 17. So the answer is negative 17. 17 plus negative 17, you will get answer 0. The next question, 13 plus negative 12 plus some unknown number is equal to some unknown number plus negative 12 plus negative 7. So you have seen two numbers here are 13 and negative 12. Two numbers here are negative 12 and negative 7. So negative 12 is there in right hand side as well as left hand side. So the one number extra in left hand side is 13 and one number extra new in right hand side is negative 7. So the missing number in right hand side will be 13 and missing number in left hand side will be negative 7. So I have taken this negative 7 from here and the 13 I have taken from here, so that you can see this equality will hold. Okay, this property is called associativity. This property is called associativity. Next question, negative 4 plus some number plus negative 3 is equal to some number plus 15 plus some another number. We can do the same in many ways. For example, you can make the left hand side and right hand side with the same set of numbers, then the sum will be same. Obviously, if same set of numbers were added in left hand side and right hand side, the answer will be, or the sum will be same. For that, you can put the missing number of left hand side can be taken as positive 15 and the missing numbers in right hand side can be taken as negative 4 and negative 3. This number I have taken from right hand side and left hand side each other, so that you can fill and you can see the same numbers are here right hand side and left hand side now, so that this question or this equality will hold. This equality will hold. But there are so many other possible answers also for this. Let me say about some another possible answer, another possibility of its answer. That is, suppose what is the present value in left hand side as well as what is the present value in right hand side. For example, if for here you can see the present sum in left hand side is negative 4 plus negative 3. The answer is, you can see here at present the numbers negative 4 and negative 3 gives sum negative 7. Same way in right hand side only one number is there, so their sum is positive 15. Then how to make negative 7 and positive 15 equal? There are many ways. You can subtract 8. You can subtract negative 22. So while you are subtracting 15, you will get 0. Then 15 after, then 7 is remaining. Then subtracting 7 again, you will get a negative 7. Okay. So 15 minus, 15 minus 22 is equal to negative 7. That's why I put negative 22 here. Then same way, for the same way you can put. So you can simply write negative 22 here, and here nothing to write. Here already that is negative 7. So you can put 0 in other places. So you can make this equality true by putting 0 and 0 and negative 22. So like this, so many ways we have to make this equality hold. For other example, I will say one other possibility also. That is, here this answer, here the answer in left hand side is negative 7. As we have seen, here answer is negative 7. And the answer in right hand side is positive 15. How to make this two equal? In this case, I can add positive 22 with 7. So that I will get positive 15 as answer. Now the answer is positive 15. So here already negative 7 is there. What is missing here? This positive 22. I can put that positive 22 here. And this 15 is already here. So I can put 2 zeros here. So you can see this equality will hold now, because negative 4 plus 22 plus negative 3 will give the answer 15. So that is in right hand side. 0 plus 15 plus 0 also give answer 15. So both of these expressions will give answer 50. So there are so many possible answers